Oh, there we go.
Finally.
I know. I'm surprised that it didn't take more than 2. Like, normally you have to like close out of the app, then get back on, then close out.
That's how it is at work.
Hey, Lauren.
Hi.
Oh. Tenchanjia. Alrighty. Well, hi everyone. Hello thus far. We are so excited today. I'm so excited to have a new face here on live. Welcome. I'm sorry, I'm still like super like stuffy in the nose, so bleh, but oh my gosh,
Wow.
folks. I'm so excited to like talk with you guys. We're so excited to talk.
Yeah.
So just so you know, welcome to this Mac Table Talk. These are meant to be a way to start your week with a really positive space on the internet, like in the world of cancel culture and like where everyone's so offended about everything and calls everyone out. We just wanted to have a space where we could talk and come up with solutions if there's any challenges or struggles, and also have really awesome people from our brand that gets to chit chat with you guys. So we have Isabel this week. I said we. I assume you guys are also excited. So Isabel, who are you? Why are you here with me?
Well, I'm Isabel, aka Isabay, and I am the assistant manager at Mac Los Cerritos, aka the #1 door.
Oh, just throw that in there, just so you guys know.
But yeah, I've been with the brand. I think this October it'll be 7 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to say that. I want to be like 2 years.
I just
started. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. Like excited to just have real talk. Like really be honest with each other. I feel like as artists, like I feel like that's when we have the best like conversations, and I feel like that's when we like a little light bulb turns on. Like oh shoot, I could have been doing that.
Yeah, I think that was a big thing. Like even in our Mac update, that we realized like there were those moments of us just to have time to speak. Oh hey Jamie. But I think that those were the moments that were given a little bit of time, but ended up taking the whole day because we just need a spot where we can like connect and talk about our community and talk about how to make our community that much better. And so that's really what we wanted this to be. We also, just so you guys know, we created a schedule. I posted it on my story, but we'll definitely get it out for you so that you know who's coming on every week and who and what the theme is. So if you are interested or if you have an idea for a theme, like we just had an artist say that they would love to do a Pride live with us, a table talk, and so we're totally gonna do that. Yeah, it'll be a good one. June is the month, so please like keep talking with us. But this week it's about Powder Kiss, and it's so funny because I feel like everything's been about Powder Kiss. And like Powder Kiss like weaves into almost everything we're doing lately, but I thought that like we had all those Powder Kiss events. You had a giant event at your store at Cerritos. I Love Saraí came, and so I thought like now that the dust is settled, like let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it and not like sugarcoat it, because I think all of us have like worked our way through like what it is. Oh my gosh, Carlton, Eunice, we're so stoked to have you on here.
I saw Savannah, I saw Kelly on there. Like, everyone.
Yeah, and we want to connect with you. Like I always say, all right, Powder Kiss all day, every day, as you sleep. Dream about Powder Kiss, do it all. But I think that we've had a lot of time now with the few launches of it and then this big focus to find out how we really like it and if it is the product for us. But we want to hear from you. This table is open. It's like a table for all of us that we're sitting at. It's not just for you to watch us, it's to participate. So please feel free. Like we want to talk with you guys, but why don't like talk to me about this event that you had. Like how did it come? Because like I think that sometimes we like Cerritos especially, you guys get like a ton of really cool stuff. Like
we do.
What does that look like? Like when did you find out? Like
we found out like a few days before it was happening. But I think this one was a really different because we haven't had like an influencer, so to speak, like at her store that has that large of a following. She has like 4 million followers,
which is crazy.
But it was so much fun because of the fact that like she was so genuine, and I feel like everyone was so excited, the customers, and most of all, everyone that was coming back to us was like, your store was so like helpful. Like the customers were like, this is the most organized event I've ever been to. Like, you know, like I want to shop here now. So we got a lot of that, and we even got DMs like from customers just wanting to say like we did such a great job. So I was like, that's super nice. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like You know, MAC always, it took a little while for like us to understand like the influencer world and how it worked at MAC, you know? And so I think like we've seen a lot of other brands have meet and greets and things like that. I'm just reading as we go along. I know, Karen from Temecula. But I think that it was really, in how short of a time that it was put together, it was done so well. And like, people were so happy. Like, I just like, of a total people watcher. So I was watching it and like, these people were so, like, that was their idol. Like, they were waiting in line and like, zhuzhing themselves up and like, fixing their hair. And I was just like, I always try to like put myself in people's shoes and I'm like, what are they thinking? Are they thinking like they're gonna meet Karen and she's gonna be like, oh my God, you're beautiful. Do you want to be my best friend? Or like, do you want to like...
Well, I think that's what I think when I meet my celebrity crush.
Oh yeah, it's like
he's gonna be like, you're the one.
You're the one. Let's make out. Like, you're so beautiful. Like, yeah, I was wondering, like, do they think that it's just gonna be like that she's gonna find her? I don't know, or maybe it's just to meet their favorite person. But it was just so interesting to see people be so like obsessed with her, and I think that it's crazy to see how people have influence like that. And even, yeah, we might not have it one like a SMAC artist on like a 4.4 million, you know, grand scheme, but sometimes that's like how our customers act with us. Like they're so like, they want to get all zhuzhed up. Totes. But you know, like they want to like make sure that they're wearing their makeup, and like if they're not, they make excuses for themselves.
Yeah.
And, like, they want to act like they know about our products, or like that they've been using it for so long, and it was really interesting to see that kind of a parallel. But she is, as you all know, I'm sure she's on the display or at your counter. She's connected to the Devoted to Chili color from Powder Kiss. But I've been like, I love what you guys are saying. Like I agree with Eunice. Like it was not the formula that I was like right out the gate like, oh, this is perfect for me. Like I wasn't quite sure about it, honestly. I'll full transparency here. I gave a lot of my training samples to Iris because she loved them, and I was like, yeah, you take them. And I was like, it's fine. I'm just gonna play in like my amplifies and things like that. And Powder Kiss maybe isn't for me. And I was like, no, I gotta try this out. And I realized that I was the problem. It was really me. Like I was just throwing on Powder Kiss like on my crusty, dry lips and expecting it to like be a lip balm or something, but I had to think about it as a matte, even though it didn't feel like a matte.
Typical matte.
And I think that that's what, like, I would treat my lips differently with a Retro Matte liquid lip color than I do with a luster, you know? And I just, because when you put it on, it feels like nothing. I was just like, oh, I just keep it in my purse and put it on, but like, it didn't work that way for me.
And I feel like I'm such a lip gloss girl. Like I like drench myself in lip gloss every day, and even when I try to wear a matte lip, it's hard for me to like not want to put on a gloss at the end of the day. But I actually been wearing the Powder Kiss as eyeshadow basis a lot.
Yeah, that's what Carlton was saying.
I wasn't sure about it because I was like, what if it's too creamy? But it actually like grabs the eyeshadow instantly, and then like customers really like it, I feel like, on top of other lipsticks. Like I've been using the Best of Me, which is a really super nude one, and I've been using that on top of like my lip liner just to give it a little bit more nude.
Oh my gosh, when that one first came out, I put it on just my bare lips just to be that girl, and I put it on, it was really beautiful. I hope that there's no photographic evidence of that. But yeah, color extensions are, that was another comment, was that I know Faith said that she loves the formula. I think that once you connect with it, like, people really, really enjoy it. I do think that now that I understand it, like, I know what to expect from it. I think my expectations were just thrown off. Like, I expected it to be like a matte lipstick that looked like powder on your lips almost. Like, I don't know what my brain was thinking it would be, but now that I've realized, like, it's a long wearing lipstick that feels like nothing, but that gives you like that blurred look, I have more, like, I understand it. But I do agree, there needs to be a wider shade range, I think, for us it to be like your everyday. Right now I feel like they're like special occasion, like when you want your lip to be the focus, that's when.
And there's a lot of like Velvet Teddy-ish colors.
Yeah.
But like even yesterday I taught a class for Cosmo, a makeup academy, and I was telling the girls, like, you know when you get that client that you never gonna expect, like you never know what they want, I was like, these are great to have in your kit because they're multiple use. You can use them as an eyeshadow, you can use them as a blush, you can use them on the lip. So I feel like they're great one and all, like kind of lipstick.
Oh, great. And they're loving it in the desert. I actually, like, every time I've been in store and asking about powder cast, it seems like customers are really starting to
It's just
pick it
us.
up. Yeah. Like, I think, well, and it's so funny because I've always said this. I feel like we are this trend-setting brand. We're, like, a group of artists that are always, like, changing our looks up and stuff, but, like, we do not deal with change well. Whether it's, like, change in customer service, whether it's change in products, when things get, like, leave, we are so, like, I don't know if I trust that. What is this? Or like, we just are so defensive almost sometimes when it comes to it that I think that a new formula, like, it has to fully just like blow everything out for us to even give it a chance. But I saw that Eunice said Prep and Prime Lip is a really good option for underneath it. I'm just that lazy person. Like, in my work, like when I get ready for work, I go through all the steps because I'm like, okay, I gotta, like, I'm gonna be around people for real. Like, I gotta represent myself. But on my day off, I still do a full beat, but I skip a lot of steps. And like you guys know, I don't wear like eyeshadow bases. I don't really wear a primer on my skin even a lot of times. And so I forget a lot about Prep and Prime Lip. And then when I actually put it on, I'm like,
This is why.
What? Like, I'm so that girl that, like, if you tell me, like, when people were first telling me about, like, Cleanse Off Oil, Fix Plus, even, like, Prep and Prime Lip, I was like, don't lie to me. Like, don't sell me things. Like, you're just trying to tell me another step because you're trying to get me. And then, like, I finally, on my own terms, tried it, and I'm like, oh, that's really nice.
No, well, it was funny because my friend, she doesn't wear, like, a lot of makeup, but she wears Prep and Prime Lip. And I felt like such a bad makeup. I was like, how does she wear that and has the time to put it on and I can't?
Yeah.
I was like, but she's like, I love it. Like, it makes all of my lipsticks stay longer. So I was like, okay, let me try it.
I love it. What are you using one right now on your face?
I'm using right now Sultriness. That's my eye. You see that?
It looks pretty though, like,
Yeah.
And I feel like what's nice is, like, if you look at even our Jamie, she lives in like the Chicago area.
Oh,
She's
okay.
like a MAC addict.
Oh.
She wore Ripened all weekend.
Oh. Wait, that one's like the
that
purpley.
purpley-
I know. I've been meaning to buy that one.
I think it's interesting too because it's a purple that doesn't pull super cool. Like, it doesn't, because I feel like a lot of colors within that family and lipsticks that we have are very like pinky lavender, and you put
Like
them
truffle.
on and immediately like your teeth are 87 shades of yellow, you know, like, and you're just like, I'm gonna smile and talk like this all day. But I feel like that one really works with lips and almost looks more like a cool neutral rather than like an actual purple. So pretty. Under Eye Cream is lip primer. It makes the lip lines look less visible. Totally. Best of Me 10 is saying is everything.
Yeah. On top of, if you love a nude lip, you need Best of Me.
Oh, Carlton's making a lip palette out of them. Yeah, I think that it just like it took us a little while, and the thing that's cool, I'm not doing any makeup. I just decided put a little pearl or yeah, I think Luna cream color base. I was just feeling like this moment of going kind of like early 2000s, like white on the eye with a little bit in the crease, but like not much because I want to do a red lip. Like, I'm just feeling like a little like Selena vibes, kind of like Danielle at your store looked like Selena on
She did.
on Saturday. I was like, ma'am, this is the most beautiful thing in my whole life. So now,
And I'm so shocked that like Devoted to Chili looks so different on so many people.
Totally.
Because everyone was wearing it on Saturday, and I was like, it looks so different on every single person. And like even customers who don't necessarily are not a fan of like chili, they're like, I love Devoted to Chili. Like at the class yesterday, like everyone bought one because it's like it looks so different on and if you just pat it on, it's really soft. Or if you want to add a lip liner, you can bump it up. So I think they're very versatile in the way you can use them, which is really nice.
I agree, like, because I think that like say like the trend for lips for a long time was retro matte liquid lip color, you know,
And that was the only thing.
Totally. And so like no matter what, you put that on and you got full coverage matte. Like, you always got that. With this, I feel like you do like the first layer that you put on, it lets your lips shine through. Like, I took that super pale one last night on my model, and I had lined her lips with cork and that, and it almost looked like she had nothing on her lips. It just like perfected her actual lip color. But then I put another layer on and it starts to look almost more and more like Myth in color tone. So like,
Yeah.
oh, that
That
hit
made
you?
me- yeah, that made me
really
smile.
felt good. Yeah, like I feel like it is a very like easy product because you can decide what you want from it. I will say, like, it is something like, I even feel like in makeup, like with the, I don't know, I'm gonna go on a tangent right now, just let y'all know, but I found that like in makeup right now, a lot of people, because like fillers and Botox and dermatologists and all of that is a lot more accessible to people. I think a lot of more people are spending time on perfecting their canvas underneath. And even within lips, I think a lot more people are getting fillers and like making their lips look super symmetrical, so people aren't needing as much makeup to do that necessarily.
Yeah.
And I find that this is a product that plays in that evolution. Like if you already are taking a lot of really great care of the base, this just amplifies what's already going on there. This to me isn't that kind of like a mask of makeup, you know?
No.
Like it reminds me of like the Glossier girl. You
Yes.
know, like it reminds me of like that cool girl that like doesn't want to really look like she's wearing a lot of makeup, but is wearing a lot of makeup. It's like, I don't know, like cool girl Coachella, not like ass out Coachella.
No.
You know, like just
not my
I just
Coachella.
showed up here. Not my Coachella,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, I agree. I like it took me a while. Like when I remember like when they first came out, I was like, yeah, not for me. Then we had the webinars and I was like, you're not my real dad. Like don't tell
No.
me that I don't know how to like I don't know, like I was just like defensive for some reason. Like I just they're just not for me. And then finally I like swallowed my pride and I'm like, okay, these are nice. Why am I like this?
Well, I'm one of those people. It's like I love everything. I'm gonna make it work. Like I refuse to like not like something. So I'm like, okay, I need to find a way to make it work for me in the way I like to. But I feel like customers are really gravitating towards it. So it made me feel like, why don't I like it if everyone else around me likes it so much? And I feel like customers really like the fact that you can pair it and mix them and change the color. I have a lot of customers who like just when they just swatch it, they're like, wow, that's really pretty. And then I'm like, okay, let's try it on the lips. As soon as they're like cute, I'm like, okay, we gotta try it on. We gotta add a lip liner, like whatever. And I
Yeah.
always ask customers too, like, do you want to look like you're wearing like a full lip, or do you want to look like you're wearing a stain? And they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, well here's a lipstick for you because you can do both with this.
I like that little ninja move. It's like, wait, what do you want? And then when they don't have an answer, you're like, perfect. I didn't think you'd have
Yeah.
an answer. I got one for you. But even just on the eyes right now, what I like about it, I don't like my makeup. I like to wear a lot of makeup, but I like that makeup to look really smooth and second skin. Like almost like you just have a color that happened on your face, but it has the same texture of like a moisturized skin, and I feel like that's what your eyes look like
Yeah,
right now.
it looks
They're
really-
really smooth. Okay, I was saying I felt that, yeah, I feel like it's all of us. Oh my gosh, I love it. Everyone's living for it. Savannah was saying that she's here for this live. Look at that. You are bringing everything we need. I'm living for just this, this white eyebrow right now. Oh my gosh, so many good people. Joe. I also find too, like in our lineup of eyeshadow right now, we're going through like evolution with it, and so there's like these kinds of colors, like these purples and pinks and stuff, don't necessarily exist within shadow at every location. So it's nice to have something that gives a really pretty finish, but that you can start to play with new colors. I know that like, of course, they're not tested for the eyes, but when
It's
have we
fine.
ever listened to that?
I'm using Vino right now in my eye. It's fine.
Yeah. If people are down, let's do it.
And then like I feel like especially like at my store, we're very, very like you never know what you're gonna get with every customer. Like one day they might want like a super soft look, or they want like a full cut crease with like 30 different colors. So it's like we don't have a bright purple, but I'm gonna make it work. And I feel like these really work well for like those kind of instances where you don't know what you're gonna expect.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Carlton just said ripened with the purple extra dimension from Get Blazed. That one that you have there.
Oh, this
that,
one?
That sounds amazing.
Wait.
Oh no, the extra dimension one.
Oh, just kidding, false.
Both
Here.
of them. I
Here,
think
all
both
of them.
everything purple. That sounds amazing. Oh, they can hardly see you.
Oh, can you see me now?
You don't gotta see much here. It's just right under the brow, so right you gotta look at your Isabel moment. But even like the Pac West hosted a contest this weekend just to see like the artistry surrounding Powder Kiss and like the looks and combinations and the artistry that was being put out this weekend. I know that like 10 was blown away by all of your submissions, and she was showing us this morning, and I was just like, dang, gorgeous looks. So I think that we finally like started to figure it out, and we're like having fun with this product. And I think that that's the best thing as an artist, is when you find a product that maybe you you weren't sold on, or you weren't like right out the gate. And like once you play with it and actually find a way that you like to use it, then it just makes you feel like you worked through your artistry. I got distracted because someone just came in the room. I think her ears were burning as I was talking.
That was my cue. She said my name and I was like,
You ran over.
Yeah, thank you guys for all of your participation, honestly. It was awesome to see you guys so excited about Powder Kiss, and hopefully those of you that maybe hadn't used it in the past were inspired to try it and had a little bit of motivation.
Well, it sounds like, yeah, everyone's like really, really into it.
So I want to take a moment. I want to crash your party to announce our winners for the contest this weekend.
I love this. This is like a morning like newscast.
I
or,
know.
like, the weatherman was just like, I want to get in there.
All right, so we had obviously a contest through the weekend with 2 types of winners. So one was for overall activation and the other one was for creativity. So I'll announce our winner for activation first. So that's gonna be, drum roll please.
Okay.
Mac Macy's Kona in Hawaii. Yay! And then our second winner for creativity goes to, drum roll please, Jessie Fuentes from
Jessie!
Yay! So honestly, you guys, Jessie, you blew us away. Like, your looks were so beautiful in the way that you use them with monochromatic colors and using them on the eyes and the cheeks. They were awesome. So thank you.
Oh,
so much.
Cora!
Are you guys on?
Yay!
Oh, yay! I think Jessie was on. Hopefully she can chime in here.
Oh, look,
Oh, and look at that.
Yay! Oh, Savvy! Hi, everyone!
Look how supportive that Hawaii
I know.
team.
You guys are awesome.
Amazing.
So we will be sending you your prizes in the mail. So just keep an eye out for your DMs because I'm going to need some information from you guys. But I also have some honorable mentions for some people who
cute.
Participated with us. One store that we want to shout out because it's a store that's actually not in our region and they just went all in. Mac Americana, thank you so much for participating. They're our neighboring region, so I think they're Southwest, right?
Yeah, if you're ever like
Yeah.
in the Glendale area, it is a beautiful place. When I used to live in the valley, I would shop there, and it's like the Grove but a mini version. So it's beautiful with the fountains, really good stores, and an awesome team. So if you're in that area, go check out our Mac family.
Yeah, if you want to feel
Americana.
bougie,
Yeah, so bougie.
If you wanna feel bougie, go there.
Don't they have like a Katsuya there? You can go like get some sushi.
I've
Go.
never been.
It's really
go
cute.
on a payday.
Get outdoors. Ooh, Isabel, your makeup looks so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Ugh. It's just that little
She
mirror
can't
right
play.
here. Also, Monica from Temecula had some beautiful
Ooh,
close-up
yes.
lip covers. Like, oh, those are just lip goals, man. Christine Steff from our Ulta in Irvine. So thank you to all our Ulta teams that participated too. We love you guys just the same as everybody else. And then Stella from Macy's Fashion Island also really went in. I know.
Stellasaurus.
Stellasaurus. So
I
thank
just called her that one day in training. Like, it's not a nickname that I think she has, but I just
just
that's
gave her
who
one?
she is now. So thanks, Stellasaurus.
Yeah, so thank you guys for, overall, over the weekend and just the, 3-4 days, you guys managed to get over 100 and something, I think 150 posts just on our
Wow.
hashtag. So,
I'm so bummed that I wasn't able to participate.
No, what the heck? You gotta post this now. Just keep
Yeah, I
on
gotta-
adding to the hashtag.
I was-
just keep going.
I had I Love Sarai, okay, coming to my store.
She was a little stressed.
That was
She
a
was
little,
stressed.
just a little tiny bit.
Okay, so that's enough for my little feature here.
How are you commenting right now?
Oh my God.
What, 2 places out?
Oh my god, that makes me feel so
Uh-huh.
good. How am I doing it? You'll never know.
Oh.
Alright guys, well,
Thanks.
that's enough for me. I will
What's
go
on your lips?
watch you guys in the other
Yeah,
room.
what's on your lips?
I actually have Lady Danger on with Cherry.
It's pretty. It's really, really pretty.
My eyes are, I used all the warm colors in my eyes yesterday, so they needed a break today.
Yeah.
so
We
it's
did a
just
class
mascara.
We did a class yesterday, and she had some really rad warm moment happening.
I need to let them chill and take
Yeah.
a break for a moment.
All right. Well.
Alright everybody, peace out and enjoy these 2 fabulous, lovely, talented ladies. Take it all in, they're awesome.
Thanks.
Bye!
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
This lovely, lovely morning. That's so exciting. I'm so happy that you guys are connecting with this. Even like I was doing some update goes this weekend, and I was giving the live schedule, and like people were saying like, oh, we love that you guys are doing that. They're participating.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's nice to know that you guys are picking up what we're putting down because we're trying new things, you know, and it's been.
Well, I feel
fun.
like we can't like. We always say like we want to be more advanced, or we want more like to be like more into like what's going on with Instagram. This is like it right here. Like you can't. We're like reaching everyone. Like all these people are in here.
Totally, yeah. 10 just like pieced on out. No, totally. I mean, when do we get to speak to somebody like in the LA market, in Hawaii, in like across the street? Like it's so nice to see how wide our community is, and we're so happy that you guys are being a part of this. And we'll definitely. Last week we had some technical difficulties, but we'll be posting this one on our YouTube tomorrow. Ugh, so gross.
And I feel like sometimes if we're struggling and in the store everyone else is feeling the same way, like we hit like a little bit of a point. It's nice to be able to like meet someone on here and then be able like, I heard that you really like it online, like tell me about it, how do you like it, like reach out to one another. I feel like we're such like a Mac family. Then let's start reaching out to each other and having those conversations of how we can like make something like Powder Kiss work for your store. And I feel like you can reach out to other stores and find out.
Totally, because I will say, like, when I was an artist at Counter, like when I was just like an 18-hour artist at Mac Mission, it was so intimidating for me to go into other stores. Like even just to work an event, or like if I went to another store to purchase, like I would always only purchase product from my own store because I was like too scared. And I think that even though we are a big family, like there's just like these nerves that exist about like being outside of your home, of your counter. And I hope that this opens up the family so that you feel like you can talk to people at different locations and have like see a familiar face in your update trainings or when you're working an event or whatever it may be. Okay, so we have some questions.
Okay.
I know there was one about how do you get like a really flawless smooth base on your skin? Like what products do you like to use, either primers or foundations, to create a smooth surface?
My favorite skincare product that we carry is the oil stick.
Oh.
I love oil stick. Like, and I don't like the essential oils.
Really? Huh.
And I like oil stick because I'll put a little bit on the like where I'm gonna put highlight. I put it on top of makeup. I really like that. I feel like it smooths out any kind of texture.
That's great. I don't use that enough. Like I honestly use that mostly as like cuticle oil. I feel like I'll use it on my hands. I gotta try that. I think that the thing with creating a smooth base for me is doing thin layers of different things, and I think that your tool is really important with a smooth base, more so than even product. Like I find I like smaller brushes. Like this brush, a lot of the 240, a lot of people use it as highlight, but this is like my setting brush. So like in smaller areas where I want to just smooth out with some Studio Perfecting powder, I'll go in really lightly.
Exactly.
And then I think a beauty blender really helps to push things into the skin. I find a motion kind of like this rather than a wipe really helps me maintain something.
Anywhere
that looks
you want
smooth.
more coverage, tap. Instead of adding so much product, I feel like less is more when it comes to, especially if there is already like some problem areas that you're trying to take care of. I feel like less is more because you don't want to keep building and building more product on there.
Yeah, and then we got asked about what's one product that we would want to bring back. BT Dubs, hey Madia, hey David, I'll get to your question soon. So lovely to have you here. If you could bring back one product, what would it be? Oh my god, that's
Delicate
a hard
bronzer.
Oh wow, you knew that right. I was like, this is gonna take me 45
just kidding.
minutes.
Look, this guy. There's a two. Mariah Carey, this lip pencil, because I had to mix cork and stone to get this, and Delicate's bronzer.
Yeah, I feel like bronzers just in general from summer collections, like it would be so nice to have them year round because like we live in California where it's bronzing
Bronzer
season forever, and like we only have really warm ones year round, and then at summer we get more of a change. So I agree. Even like some of those like limited like skin finishes, like the like Comfort and like Stereo Rose and all of those were so beautiful. Oh gosh, what would be like one thing that I still use all the honestly, Hyperreal, the effects I use almost every day still.
okay.
I wish they were permanent. I just think they needed to be in a different container so they were a little easier to use. And like Hyperreal, even the formula of it.
What else?
I'm sure there's like 1,000
million,
things
yeah.
that like reflects antique gold. That was the most beautiful glitter in the whole world. It was like, in the pot, it looked almost like olive green, but it reflected back full hollow, but not like traditional like colors. They were almost deepened. So when you looked around, it looked like it was like tan, olive green, silvery gold. Like it is
White gold pigment.
Oh, it is the most beautiful reflex that's ever existed. It was so good. Prolong wear lip liners. Yeah, what do you guys tell me? What do you want to
Yeah.
bring back? Because who knows, like this can be like a really good space like for us to get some stuff. So Delicate's Foxy Lady, were you around for that liner? It was like a red eye coal.
No.
It was like a red burgundy. Oh, so beautiful.
Remember they were called Solar Bites?
Oh yeah.
Those are so beautiful. White gold pigment is like my jam. I use that all the time.
There's one by Inglot. I wish we had something like it. It's like white gold, but you know how white gold was almost a little chunky? This is smoother and more like neon green. So it's a white base with a neon green. It's so pretty. I wish we had something like
The
that.
original SPF 50.
Oh yeah, the Prep and Prime before they reformulated it, it was so much more oil absorbing. But then like the FDA changed all of its things about sunscreen, so in order to keep the SPF 50, we had to like move it around a bit. Yeah, Prolong wear lip liners. It seems like colored eye pencils.
Oh, I was
I feel
just
like we
talking
could do
about
a
these.
whole thing just on this. Like, look at everyone. Like, you were just waiting for your moment to tell us everything that we need to have in line.
I'm like those fashion designer and undercurrent. What were those called?
Oh,
I
Pearl Lights?
love yes. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh my God, Esther like went to every location and bought all the Lorded Ups in the world. Matte shadow. I know there's a lot of new shadows that will be launching soon. I don't exactly know the time frame, but Esther got to see them at a round table, and so know that there is stuff coming within the eyeshadow arena. Caitlyn Jenner Skin Finish, that was really beautiful too. Oh
Yeah.
my God, the powder the loose powder from Mariah Carey.
Ugh.
When we did, David allowed us to come and join him for the AMAs, I think, when JLo's dancers she was there, and so we
And
did
you
JLo's
guys used
dancers.
Mariah?
Oh, I used it on every single person. I use it all the time. They love this. Madia's all into it. Yeah, Pearl Glides, people live for it. Colored paint pots. Yeah, I do think, I wonder what the need for like colored bases like that, because I know like P. Louise has all of them. We have them at Pro. I know like for Pride, so just know like the week starting in June, we're gonna have a Pride collection, and so you're gonna have at least chromographic liners and things like that in store. So you'll have some really fun things, so you can create a full and total rainbow.
I was gonna say for MAC stores, if you guys ever like, I love Reflex Pearl. That's my favorite item ever. I wear it all the time. But I know that sometimes we're like, oh, but we can't sell it in store. For MAC stores, you can actually order Pro products and deliver them using our iPads.
Oh,
so
nice.
That's just something nice for you
So
guys
that's how
to
you
know.
got away through the illegal quality of wearing what you're not allowed to wear.
Yep,
Love
that's
it.
how I did it.
I know that Jamie was saying that she's still trying to get a hold of that purple in Extra Dimension. If anyone has the purple in stock, there's Jamie on here is
I
trying
have
to
it,
find
I
it.
think.
At Cerritos.
Yes, don't quote me.
Maybe you can get, like, they can always ship to you. So, like, I'm sure that there's some MAC counters out there that still have it because it's beautiful. Oh my God, Robert Lee Morris. I called that the Rigor Morris collection forever because I could not remember his name. There is a highlighter in there. I'm actually wearing it today called Peach. That is the most beautiful highlighter. The blush called Linda is amazing. Like, oh, you said the peach one. Yeah, the peach, it's like a highlighter. Oh my gosh, you are so correct. So bomb. Mac Mission Viejo? Oh, Mac Mission Viejo. I'm like, just say things. 10's perfect. And
Who knows if that's the real 10 right now?
Seriously, the Twilight Zone is the 10 light zone is happening. And then David asked what was on my lid. It's just a little shroom. we're kicking it old school. Some Shroom eyeshadow over Luna cream color base. I just was feeling like this, you know, Pam Anderson moment almost. Like, you know who it is? It's Erica Jane. Is that from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the Pretty Mess? She like goes super like glam early 2000s makeup sometimes, and like with her amazing blonde hair, like it just is, it's perfect. So I'm channeling that. I'm trying to be her. Perfect. Yeah, go check out the MAC store. It's worth it. That purple is really cool because it reflects back in different shades. Like in one light it looks like a very cool blue purple, and in another light it looks like a very warm red purple, so you get like a whole like dimension. But I find, I don't know if you agree, like I like those over a base a lot. Like if you have it over like a black liner, over like a purple liquid lipstick, even like what Carlton was saying, over Ripened, which you have, Jamie, so put Ripened on your eye with that. It really helps the color come out. Oh, hey.
Hi,
How's it
Victoria.
going?
I know all the girls yesterday were like, give me a shout out. I was like, okay.
I'm like so boring. I'm just gonna put powder kiss on my lips because that's my life. But I will tell you, I exfoliated my lips yesterday because I knew that I was going to be wearing some, and then I use a lip oil like when I go to sleep, so that my lips, I just like, I'm trying to be a real lady and use my moisturizers and use my skincare products like consistently. So I feel like my lips are ready for this powder kiss. Oh, bye. Thanks for hanging out. We
Bye.
love you. But yeah, I want to just keep this eye simple, a little old school. Like I used to, when I was like first starting in makeup, I never put anything under my brow bone. Like I just thought it was like so tacky and like so blah. And so like I would maybe put like my face powder underneath there, and that was it. Like never. And then slowly but surely I would put like a little bit of something lighter. Maybe I would take my highlighter and put it up there. And then I was like, nylon. Like I've gotten so hardcore, so now it's just like as white as it can go.
My eyeshadow always ends up in my brow for some reason.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay, so I put on Love You Back, which is one of the new matte lipsticks from Stripped.
Okay.
So I have that on, and now I'm going to use the Best of Me on top.
Okay, so is that your favorite way, is to layer them, or is it just one way that you found that you really enjoy?
I've been loving this lip combo,
Okay.
specifically. If you love a nude lip, and you love like a nudie brown, then this is...
So what liner would you use if they weren't lucky enough to have their Mariah Carey from 2 years ago?
Strip Down and Cork.
Okay. All right, I can work with that. Do you guys like how much I'm breaking out and how many beauty marks I have? You're welcome. I don't know if I'm fooling anybody with that. I saw that Karen had beauty marks, and I was like, okay, if she could do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
Now I'm just gonna live my life. Like if I live Sarai can do it, I can. I think that's like okay. I think a lot of people live their life like that, I guess. All right, yeah. So because I know like even a lot of people, like after Fashion Week when Esther and Nicole came back, they said that Fashion Week was basically Powder Kiss week. They used Powder Kiss on every single show, but they used it almost every single time on the cheeks. I just like don't wear a lot of blush, so I have to like really think, because I go into my routine of getting ready. You know, like I like have my way, and so if I don't think like, oh my gosh, I need to put a blush on, I'll forget the step, and then I have to use a powder because I haven't really mastered putting a lipstick on top of my powders.
Well, I always see like people wear like that really bright blush and just highlighter, and I'm like, ugh, I want to do that so bad. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna use Style Shocked. It's like that orange, bright orange from the Powder Kiss. I might do that tomorrow.
I was like stalking Danessa. Is that Danessa Myrick? Is that how you say her name? I think so. Amazing makeup artist. She has her own line of products, but she always does this like very glowy skin that just looks like butter. She specializes in deeper, like richer skin tones as well, and she did the most beautiful, just like glowy skin, but it was like bright, like pink on the eye, all the way blended up into the temple and around on the cheek.
Ooh, I need to see that.
Yeah, I want to do that with Powder Kiss, I think. Like just like one color, like I don't even think she really did anything to the brow, so it was just about that fade.
Ooh.
But I think that like I would have to just keep it cream, so I'll do like my cream contour, I think, and leave it and not do any highlight, nothing. put that on and then maybe do highlight on top. But it was so beautiful. If you guys haven't checked out her page, you should. It's so gorgeous. Like, I find that what's nice is Instagram is such a wealth of knowledge from all, like, it's all the types of makeup artistry, you know, like you can get that very like Instagram beat down if that's what you're feeling, but there are like working makeup artists that work in fashion. There are people who just are like trying to do something interesting and different, and I find that it's so at your fingertips that you get to play with it so much. So maybe next week that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll practice first before I do it on
and
a
then, like,
live.
at my store, we're gonna do like a powder kiss week. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna write all the colors that we have in stock, and then we're gonna pull one out of the bag, and that's the color you have to wear. And it doesn't matter how you wear it, you just have to wear it. So I'm like, I'm really excited because I'm like, I want to try, like, I like challenging myself and like picking up something new every day. So I'm like, that's gonna be a fun challenge. So you guys should do it at your store too.
I love that. Not that this is like when I was a resident trainer and we still like had our regions. It was me, Sean, Julie, and Lindsay, and we would do like ugly lip challenges. So we would like go to the lip unit and try to find like what we thought would be the ugliest lip color on the other person. We're like, this is your lipstick for the day, figure it out. And I'm not saying that powder kiss are ugly, but I'm just saying it reminds me of that. It was so much fun. Oh dang, your team's ready for this challenge. Oh, who knows? Maybe we'll all do it together. I think that if you like that idea, try it at your store and tell Isabel how it goes. Oh my gosh, the weather outside is so gross today. Like, it was raining earlier, and now it's like, it's just making everything very like shadowy. You can see all the shadows in our setup. I got inspired by 10, so I'm doing some cherry on my lips.
Cherry is my favorite.
Really? I'm just not typically like a red like this lip kind of girl. My favorite red is the one from El Cid, that orangey red. It's like Lady Danger, but just something about it is like, like I wear it all the time. Like, I literally stole one from the facility because I needed to wear it for a wedding, and I was like, it's happening, sorry, like I gotta use this, and I took it with me to Hawaii.
If you guys know Alex from our store, she like looks so beautiful and like oranges and reds on the lips, and when it came in, we instantly were like, Alex is gonna love that. And as soon as we pulled it out, she's like, I need one, and I was like, yeah, we knew it.
It's interesting. I think it's so funny that us as artists, like a normal person looking at a lipstick that's that color, they'd be like, okay, yeah, it looks like every other orangey red out there, but we can like totally tell those subtle nuances of like, no,
it's different.
It's not the same at all. You don't understand. Yep, she's there. Yep.
Oh, she's on here. Hi, Alex.
Alrighty. I like can't really breathe. I was talking to the class last night. I find that like every day, no matter what, my heart stops a little bit before I line my lips. Like, I've done it 1,000 times, but like it's never quite perfect, you know?
Oh,
like,
yeah, I've given up on that.
You know, like, and so I always like will do my bottom lip, and that's where like I gain my confidence. Like, I'm like, okay, we got this. We did this. You can totally, and then I like do the easier side of my Cupid's bow, and like I work myself up to like trying to make it, but it's like always like I'm coaching myself through my lip line every single morning without fail. I
think that's my, I add lip gloss to everything because I don't want to worry about making it look perfect.
I know, and that lip gloss, I put it on my live right before this. That lip gloss that I wore the other day that Esther was telling me about, the one that's coming out with Electric Wonder, I got so many DMs about that. It is the most beautiful lip gloss and the most unassuming lip gloss that I've seen in a long time. It's called Marble Fawn, and it just looks like almost white but sparkles, but the way that the glitter is on your lips, it is insane. I know that Brea got the collection. It's like on their displayer, so you might be seeing it come in store. Check it out. Like, I thought
I'm gonna buy them.
Because Esther, like, she has a way of making things with glitter look so beautiful. Like, she does that like beautiful like blown out eye. Like, she always has glitter underneath her eye, and like it just looks so stunning. And I think because like this is so meaty on me that it's like gets lost, and it's like, there's no, what are you doing, lady? Like, it's just not the same. So I figured that gloss was just gonna be the beautiful on her, and then I'd be like, meh, whatever. And then I put it on, and I was like, Esther, you are right. This is the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen.
Everyone was just glitter lip.
It's so pretty. Okay, I feel like I'm like advanced 2 right now. I'm starting to sweat. Alright.
What's everyone's powder kiss that's selling the most at their store? Is it devoted to chili? I feel like, is that everywhere or is it just us?
Oh, it's that no crease life. That's what Esther. That's how she
That's
gets
true.
it. I know that like mull it over.
Mull it over. That
Mull
one
it
did really
over
well
is
too.
really
Yeah.
really popular.
That
in a lot of
work,
places.
which is like Ruby Woo.
Oh my god. We get samples, and when I opened that I was like, this
Sultry
is
moves.
stunning. I think that like on Nicole England even, like those types of blue reds, like they just work on her skin. That one will be so pretty on her.
Sultry Moves. Which one's that one? Is that the more brownie pink?
I am the worst in the world. I don't know. I can't tell you. It sounds sultry and beautiful though, so I'm into it.
I'm like, let me see if it's one of the 12 I have here. No. Oh, I use sultriness. Just kidding.
That's gonna be it. I'm gonna take a little Mandarin O, one of the orig,
Ooh.
and throw it in there.
Ooh,
I'm
that's
just like
pretty.
copying 10 apparently. But no, and like I feel like I really want to wear that work one, like, because I feel like it's a red that I don't play in a lot. Like, I really don't go towards those beautiful blue reds. But then I see an orangey red and I'm like,
Yeah, me too.
sorry.
Hi, Sherry. We had just had a huge hula festival here, and Devoted to Chili sold out for that. Wow.
I want to go to a hula festival. Did you guys do it like outdoors? I feel like I saw Kanani posting like they had this whole like setup with like this beautiful foliage behind. It was just Hawaii is a magical place. We were talking to a girl yesterday, and she's going to Hawaii for the first time in June, and me and Ten were just like, girl, you don't understand. It's the most amazing place I've ever seen in my whole life, and like we couldn't stop talking about it. I miss it. I miss going there. I used to be like a freelancer. I would go there like 2 times a year, and I'm
Aw.
like, you guys, I'm back. What's my shift? Oh, so beautiful. Oh, Scattered Petals. Yeah,
that
Mandarin
one's
O. Reverence is really pretty too. It's that like
The-
light pinky nude. I think that
Yeah, Mandarin O looks really pretty.
it just feels good. Like it, honestly, I feel like it feels like if you put lip conditioner on, let it soak
Soak
into
in-
your lips, and then
and
put
then-
a lipstick. Cause like I guess it's the oil that encapsulates the product that gives it that smoothness. But it's just I don't feel like I feel like it's almost like the skin smoother. Remember the skin?
Uh-huh.
Like it
The-
feels
the
like the skin.
compact?
Yeah, like it feels like the
Yes.
skin smoother to me. Like I don't know, like it feels like a pore filling primer but for your lips. And I think that that's what threw me off so much is that I thought just put it on bare, like I think of it almost as skincare because of that, but it's not. It's color. I just wasn't.
I mean, like
ready.
I don't feel like I have anything on my eyes.
Totally.
And especially like since I blended it out on the underneath my eye, I feel like it's not mixing or messing with my concealer at all. I just
Yeah.
feel like it buff.
No, it looks gorgeous. It like just easy, like blends into everything.
I just need lashes, but hey,
Um,
I forgot glue. It's
Oh,
okay.
we got glue.
Oh,
I can grab some glue for you.
no. We'll
Yeah.
do that once.
No, I'll get that for you, girl. We got 11 minutes. I
Oh.
love it. The heel counter had a pop up
Perfect.
there. At the hula. When I went to Tiff's wedding, she did hula and Kanani did hula, and then her little like 6-year-old niece did hula, and it was like the cutest thing. She was singing along and like doing the little taps with her toes. Oh my god, I want to learn. I'm gonna get you some glue.
Should I add more of this glitter?
I am not the right person to ask because I will always say
Joy 2. Joy 2. Let's see. Or should I do this? I'm just adding all kinds of craziness now. I'm just going wild.
Sorry, I guess it's not as close as I thought.
So no worries.
Do you want original or the black brush on?
Original's fine. Ooh, yes, girl, yes. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put on some lashes. That's what Alicia went to go do. She went to go get me glue because typical me, I forgot. Ah, yay!
Found it.
Thank you.
Oh, I love your little lash container.
Don't look at the lashes in here.
I normally just like when I take my lashes off, there's enough glue on the base that I stick them to my cell phone so I won't lose them because otherwise I'll leave them somewhere. And there have been so many times where I've looked at my cat and she's had lashes on her belly and they're good lashes that like I didn't use very many times, but then it's covered in cat hair so I can never use them again. So I always pop them on there so then I don't gotta worry. Oh my god, I know her wedding reception was so cute. And then, so just so you guys know, while Isabel's putting on her lashes, this is gonna be my look today. I'm just feeling like kind of classic. This is giving me like updated Maryland vibes, you know, early 90s, whatever it may be. But so kind of the schedule of the lives, so you guys know while you're on here, next week we're gonna do how to go like the extra mile. So if you have an experience where you like went above and beyond with a customer and it made you feel really good and it made the customer feel really good, we want to highlight those moments. So please come with examples of those, and Ashley Matali'i will be here. I know that her pronunciation is like Matali'i. I don't even know. I'm not that good, so Matali'i is how it's gonna be. And then the next week, I'm gonna be doing one on product knowledge. I'm not sure the co-host yet, but I want to know like what you guys feel like you're really good with in product knowledge, where maybe you need a little bit of help, because that'll give us trainers a way to know like what kind of content to create for you so that you feel really good with our product lineup. Then the next week we're gonna do one on being alone at the store, at the counter, like we've
Everyone's
all done
like,
it.
oh, okay.
Right? So I think it's super real life, and I'm gonna be doing that with Gabby, who is the trainer in San Diego, and you know, she's a remote trainer, so she sometimes has to train alone, and so I think she'll bring a really cool perspective.
Oh, nice.
On Memorial Day, we're gonna take a day off. If you are of age, that's your day to celebrate, have some memories, drink a beer, have a
Or
great
5.
time. Yeah, it's, you know, do your thing. And then we're gonna get into Pride, I think, the next weekend. Yeah, Moises is the one that brought it up or asked me about it at Update Go on Saturday, and hopefully we can get him. And I was thinking maybe I can get Samara from Main Place. I don't know. I want to have a bunch of people on here so that you guys can connect not only with us who always exist within the Pac West office, but you can start to see our whole family. Like I think that the best part about our brand is how rich our family is and how diverse our family is and how much we care and love not only for each other but for the brand. And so the more we can connect, I think the better. So I would love to figure that out. And then I think I'm gonna try maybe to do some like more distant co-host, so maybe we'll do split screens and we can have people like David Day come, or like even maybe you guys at Kona, maybe you can be a part of it one time. Like I think that the world is kind of our oyster with this, so
And technology, like let's use it.
Right?
We can do all of this stuff.
I know, I feel like every time when we're in update, like I write stuff on the flip chart, I'm like, okay everyone, like write that down, and then people start taking pictures. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, we have cameras in our pockets right now. Who knew? Like I forget about how much technology can connect us. It's so funny. I feel like everyone talks about how like everyone's so like antisocial nowadays and no one makes real connections and blah blah blah. But I do find that like there's this side to social media and this side to technology that's made us get even closer. And I have really loved this time getting to spend with you guys. Like I really do. Like I don't know how many times I get to talk to David or Carlton or, you know, whoever it may be on a weekly basis. And so it's so nice to get to connect with you guys and like start my week off in a way that makes me feel like, yeah, I can do this, you know, and I can do it with my friends and family.
Yeah,
so.
there's even an artist from Chicago, and I feel like I talk to so many of them, and I'm like, I feel like they're my friends. I feel like I'm gonna see them at Update, but I'm like, oh, they're in a different state.
I know, it's so nice. I think that sometimes social media gets a bad rap, and I think that we're doing something good here. So I appreciate all of your guys' participation, and I'll just let you know, like, just even being selfish, like this gives me like total la vida. I am all for this, so thank you for that.
Social media can create a real connection for people who can't see each other. True.
Mhm.
Totally agree.
Yeah, and so like I said, we have the May calendar kind of figured out topics wise, but we want to do things that matter to us. So if you have ideas, or if you, like I said, want to volunteer to be a guest, like I would love to have you. I would love, this is so cool. Like
It's so much fun.
I'm glad you like it. I'm so stoked that you're here, because otherwise it's just me doing the song and dance, and it's, you know.
But I feel like everyone at home, when you're by yourself, you're doing a live when you're getting ready. So I know there's some of us who like sit there and we're like, okay, so I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that. So
oh my gosh, that was like when I used to do that when I was a kid with cooking. Like I would pretend like I was on a cooking show all the time, or like when Mimi and Julie used to go to Mimi's house after work, and we would pretend like we were on Top Chef, Iron Chef. And so Mimi would be cooking, and I'd be like, "Croissant." So Mimi, what's going on here? And we would just like drink and have the best time. I think that we all kind of do that. So, head-to-head trainer challenge. Why you gotta do that, David? Why can't I just breathe? Why I gotta be challenged? I just want to live my best life and eat some hot Cheetos. But yeah, maybe we. I'm down. I'm down for whatever this becomes. Sorry, there's only 10% battery left, so it's not a great time. But I think that whatever this needs to become for us to all connect, that's what it's going to become. And like, all I can ask from all of you is to be here and be present and kind of, I don't know, drink this Kool-Aid with us, because I think that we're doing something fun here. But I don't want to sweat. Why? I mean, I don't like to pretend like I'm competitive, but deep down, I'm competitive in there. I want to win. So we could maybe do this. We can maybe do some sort of challenge and maybe even involve you guys. So we'll see even where that goes. I'm down with all the ideas. So please make sure to even now that this is kind of ending, go into our DMs, slide right in there, and let us know your ideas. And we're here. Thank you so much for the conversation that opened up about Powder Kiss. I feel like we're really all on the same boat now, and like, we get it, and it's nice. And I think that what's cool is that the brand believes in it. It's this new formula that nobody else has, and so we have all these tools that we don't normally have. Normally it's just us, the artists, that are
trying to figure it out.
Well, yeah, and we're the only people that get to communicate about stuff, so it's nice to see there's different communication happening and things to help us, so that we're not the only one trying to tell the story. So,
and if you haven't tried it, I feel like this is the time. Like, after this, I feel like you should just pick one up and try it.
Totally. So thank you for all of your information. Thank you for doing this beautiful makeup and being a part of this.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it was so fun. It's nice to have some fun energy here. Thank you for spending your Monday morning with us. I hope that you're ready to like take on the day, and if you took something from this, bring it to your teams and keep this conversation going. And like I said, next week's all about going the extra mile. So if during this week, like, you really put in that work and see that like you have just made that magical connection with someone, we want to hear about it. So I'm excited to keep this going, and
I want to see it. And if you do, like, I want to see it on Instagram. So if you guys try anything as eyeshadows, let me know.
Tag Isabel, like, make sure to follow her, but like tag her, or tag Cerritos even, like, in the stuff that you're doing, so we can continue to make our inspiration like bigger in our community, more vivid. I guess is that right? Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We will put this onto YouTube tomorrow if you missed it, but this will be live, or we'll keep it for 24 hours on Instagram. So please, like, if someone missed this, direct them to it. Otherwise, this has been fun.
Thank you. Bye.